it is more time, it's more time. I'm the monk, and we're back with another block rocking stream for you. This time it's a match preview between Arsenal and Brighton in the Premier League. It's going to be Arsenal's third match into the season, and we're looking for positive moves, positive stuff, a few goals, a clean sheet, and some good performances all around from all the players. And maybe get to see if we are comfortable towards the end of the match, maybe see a bit of Moreno, a bit of Calafiori, you know what I mean? Mix it up a bit. But yeah, let's get into it. So, like I said, Arsenal have Brighton. Not sure if it's home or away. It's looking like home, like it could be a home game. But yeah, we got Brighton. It's going to be a tough game. Brighton have won their last two matches. Uh, yeah, we've won our last two matches. Who did they play? Let's have a quick look at who Brighton played. So I know they beat Manchester United because I watched that game. That game was hilarious. All the Man United fans thought that they were coming for the dub, and it didn't quite work out that way for Man United. They ended up getting packed up 2-1. Danny Welbeck doing the Mazzoline. You know what I'm saying? Um, so why is it not showing me? 1 second, people. 1 second. Just go back. Computer is froze, you know the ones there, so I can't even have a look at that in a minute. But before we do that, might as well talk about Arsenal and from my last two games, we started off with Wolves, which was a 2-0 clean sheet win, and that was a very good defensive performance, pretty good attacking performance also, and yeah, we did pretty well. Um, Bukayo Saka doing what Bukayo Saka does, and yeah, man, Wolves didn't really have an answer for us. They're a pretty good, well, like they play good football, don't they, Wolves? And we met them toe to toe and just took them out of the game 2-0. That was the first game. The second game in was versus Aston Villa, which was a bigger test for Arsenal. They beat us twice last season, done a double over us, stopped us winning the league. If we would have won any of those Brighton matches, we would have won the league by a point. Um, Brighton, Aston Villa. Sorry, I said Brighton. Yeah, if we won any of those Aston Villa matches, we would have won the league by a point. And that's how close the title race was last season. This season, we're not having it. Aston Villa beat them 2-0. Um, Leandro Trossard came through clutch, and Thomas Partey sealed the deal with a low drive from outside the box. Was it just inside? And yeah, it looked looked very positive. Oh my God, we got Poison Blocks in the studio. What's going on, Poison? It's been a long time, brother. He says, you are not winning the league. We're winning it, bro. Especially if we beat Brighton, then we beat Tottenham, and we get a result against Man City, then we're well on our way, man. You know what I mean? The confidence would be up there. Who did you support again? Is Poison? Is it Man City or Chelsea? It's one of them two. One of them two dons. But yeah, big up, sir. Poison every time. Salute to you, my don. Good to see you back on the More Time podcast. But yeah, we mashed up Villa. It was a bit nervy. Um, yeah, David Raya had to make some incredible saves. Stop Villa getting through. Ollie Watkins had a nightmare of a game, and they couldn't do the damn business, and we punished them. They looked like they were on top at home, but it wasn't the case. We finished them 2-0. Clean sheet yet again. We are the clean sheet warriors. You know what I'm saying? Poison said, "Dude, forgot I support City." And yeah, no, I remember, man. I remember all too well, man. It was bad. It was bad last season. You pipped us to the title by 2 points. I bet you didn't think it'd be that close, but it was, and it's going to be even closer this season, especially if we get rid of our next match, Brighton. Can't remember whether it's home or away. Either way, if we get through them, you lot are finished. You know what I'm saying? We roll into the North London derby and then the Man City game a bit further down the line. But yeah, Brighton. Let me try and get some computers crashed and don't know what's going on here. Don't know what's going on here, cuz. But yeah, man, we also will be joined by Axel Holy at some point. He is back looking to do streams. You know what I'm saying? The brother is back. We're gonna be getting into it. Poison says this season you will get relegated. My G, you know, always coming with the top banter, you know what I'm saying? My G Poison. Where do you think realistically, where do you think Arsenal and Man City are gonna finish this season? I want a proper answer. He says when. Ooh. Well, let me know where you think Arsenal and Man City respectively are gonna finish. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna quickly look up Brighton's Brighton. See what they were doing. What am I looking for again? Fixtures or so. Matches. So yeah, let's have a quick look. Poison says Man City first, Arsenal second, which isn't a bad isn't a bad guess. Uh yeah, as a prediction, Man City are quite hard to beat. I mean, yeah, going by last season, missing out by one game, 2 points was crazy. But we're hot on your heels, man. And if you lot don't buck your ideas up this season, then Arsenal could take it. But Haaland is looking like he's on fire. Haven't seen him up against. I guess Chelsea was your best win so far, which is a pretty good test also. So Man City are going to be up there. Poison says, mate, you got lucky. Win off us too. It wasn't lucky. You know what I mean? Clean sheet. You know what I mean? It's never lucky when it's a clean sheet. If it was 2-1 and we picked a little last minute goal, you could say lucky. But 1-0, clean sheet, controlled the game, banged a little goal. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal defeated Man City. You know what I'm saying? And we got a draw at the Etihad. So you couldn't even do us at home. So over the course of the season, we took 4 points off Man City last season. So we done them over. But they did win the title, which is what everybody's going for. Uh, right. So yeah, Brighton, they beat Everton in their first game of the season, 3-0. Convincing win. I mean, everybody's smashing up Everton, so it's not all that. And then they beat Man United, so they're on 2 wins as well. Arsenal on 2 wins, but with a clean sheet. So both teams are going into the game with confidence. Brighton always bring the game, but I feel like we're gonna terrorize these men. and we will see tomorrow. Poison says 1-0, yes. Deflection off Ake. Was it? Deflection, but the build up play to get towards the goal, you know what I'm saying? Ake, deflections count. What can I say? Deflections count, my G. He's Poison also says you should focus on the Champions League, boss, not the league. I hear that one as well. I think judging by the Champions League group, it's going to be a lot harder this year. I think we're in the group with like PSG and Real Terre. I mean, they're missing backshot Mbappe, but yeah, I think we're even in the pot with Real Madrid. We might have to have a look. Poison says it was lucky. There was no such thing as luck. We controlled the game. We nullified your threat for 90 minutes. And we pipped the winner off you, man. You know what I'm saying? Did you do us back at home? Did you get revenge at home? You didn't. It was a draw. You know what I mean? And if we would have beat you at home, we would have won the league. We only missed out by 2 points. So the difference between, unlike when Man United came second and Man City won the league, there was like 20 points between first and second. Last season, there was only 2 points in it, which is one game, one win. You know what I'm saying? So you lot were just holding on to your legacy. You know what I mean? Your 115 charges. Still not been dealt with that yet. You lot might get relegated. So talking about relegated, not really a wise option right now, Poison, because you man still have to answer for your crimes. You know what I mean? Your crimes against football humanity. And we will see what happens there. Poison says, a lucky win versus us, I don't care. And at home, it was a boring game. Your football is terrible. I don't know if you ask the league, the fans around for different teams, and you ask them who plays the better football, they will say Arsenal. You lot just go side to side and just pass people to death. We got cutting edge. We got patterns of play. Everybody's scoring for Arsenal. You just got Haaland. That's about it. Poison says 115 unproven charges relegated. If they're proven, we can just pay them off and get a slight points deduction. That's what you do, man. You lot just pay everybody off. You know what I mean? Pay to win the league. That's what you man done. And you lot are gonna try and pay to get out of your crimes against football and humanity. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you lot get dealt with in an efficient, effective manner. Whether that's points, really, they should have done the points deduction off last season, and that would make us the champions. But I don't want to win that way. I'd much rather you lot get relegated for your crimes against humanity. And yeah, man. Poison also says, I'll start showing these. When did we play anybody else off? Well, you just pay off. You should look into your history of Man City and how you lot generate funds. You lot haven't got fans, enough T-shirt sales to spend the money you lot make. So financial fair play is supposed to be what you can generate as a club, and then you spend a fraction of that, which is fair business for everybody else in the league. And you, man, with your 15 fans, definitely cannot afford that. You know, you man are like Chelsea. Chelsea are buying hotels and sponsoring themselves off the hotels, and that's how you two get down. You money clubs. Poison also says, dude, we haven't spent any money this season. Yeah, because you can't, because you got 115 charges pending. That is why you cannot spend money. He also said we sold Alvarez and bought Savina. He says, dude has nothing, bruh. We did not pay anyone off. We will find out very shortly on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, we will find out if you lot got paid, if you lot paid off, and what your crimes are, and it's gonna all become very clear. So I would hold off on the banter until the results are in, till you man get your conviction. Poison says Financial fair play is to make big teams stay big and small teams stay small. Well, yeah, especially teams like yours that are not historically big. You lot just came with the big bucks, the oil money. You know what I'm saying? The sheikhs, they come and save your club. And that's what it is. You were probably a Chelsea fan before that happened. But back to the Arsenal Brighton game. This it is the Arsenal Brighton match preview. He says historically big. Yeah, you're not historically big, are you? You recent history, yeah. You know what I'm saying? What trophy was that? First team to win a trophy in Manchester. What trophy, bro? Don't be coming with no I'm saying Heineken Cup. But yeah, back to the Brighton. So Brighton are looking strong. Arsenal are looking strong. Going to go head to head, and hopefully Arsenal can walk away with the dub. Poison, let me know who you think is going to win, Arsenal or Brighton. Um, Obviously, I'm going for an Arsenal win, and I'm going to go clean sheet as well. I think we're doing the damn business. Um, I think Brighton are strong, but they're not going to be strong enough to withstand our attack. We're flowing. We got Partey scoring. You know what I mean? Declan Rice is looking good. Odegaard's looking good. Um, yeah, Calafiori is going to get a feature. Timber's there instead of Zinchenko, so the defense is even more tighter than last season. And yeah, my score prediction is I'm going to go for another 2-0. I think 2-0 is going to be our main score lines this season, clean sheets and 2 goals. Poison says 3-1 to Arsenal, which is a good prediction. I think that could be accurate. We're going to find out. He also says Man City's cup was the FA Cup in 1903. We're not going back that far, bro. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even say like the 1950s or the 1960s or 70s or 80s. You just said 1904 when man was kicking a goat's head in a bag and that. You know what I'm saying? Man were playing fucking rugby rules. You could tackle, you could fucking pick up the ball and that. You know what I'm saying? The rules were completely different in 1904. But that is a good historical fact there from the main man, Poison Blocks. Um, are you still streaming, Poison? You still He said, I mean, we won the league in the 60s. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You can have your little league win in the 60s, 67, 68. So there's some facts for you people on Man City's previous historical feats before they got the money in. And yeah, Poison trying to back up his club with stats and facts. That's what we like to see. Um, so yeah, this one's a quick one, really. We will be back tomorrow for the match watch along, so make sure you join us for that. We'll also be having a look at the other games going on in the league, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, make sure you tap in tomorrow. 12. The stream's gonna set off around 12:20. Kickoff is at 12:30. So we'll have a little talk before the game. Have a look at the team selections for both sides and watch the game. Hopefully, Poison comes through and we can continue the argument there. But you've been watching More Time. More Time is More Time. I'm the monk. Big up Poison in the chat every single time. Yeah, tune in tomorrow. This has been the Arsenal match preview. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Actually, one last thing. Let's have a look at the last recent results between Arsenal and Brighton before we dip off. So, in the last two games in the Premier League, we have beaten Brighton 3-0 and 2-0. And then they beat us in the EFL Cup in the third round, 3-1. I remember that, knocked us out. But in the league, it's been a hot minute since Brighton have done anything against us. And yeah, so that's it, people. That's pretty much it. Arsenal, Brighton. Poison went for the 3-1 match prediction, and I went for the 2-0. I could give you goal scorers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do goal scorers. I'm gonna go with Odegaard and Havertz to get the goals for the 2-0 victory against Brighton. So that's it, people. That's pretty much it for this stream. Make sure you clock in, tune in tomorrow, 12:20, for the Arsenal versus Brighton watch along. Poison's going to be joining us, no doubt, trying to banter us and that. And we'll also have a look at the rest of the games going on that day as well. So, yeah, tune in. More time is more time. I've been the Monk. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Join us tomorrow, and we will be doing the match watch along. Salute. Big up Poison. Big ups for coming through. Salute. I'm out of here.